Good morning to one and all. Good morning to one and all. S Engineering College, an autonomous institution, was established by Dharmanayadu Educational and Charitable Trust in the year of 1998 and 1999. With the overall experience of 25 years now, S Engineering College is approved by AICTE and affiliated to Anna University. Chennai, our college is well equipped with state-of-art world-class laboratories, central library, department libraries, workshop, and research labs. We are certified with NAAC and National Board of Accreditation (NBA). Our college offers 10 UG programs like BE BTech IT, BE ECE, BE EEE, BE MEC, BE Civil, BTech AIDS, CSC, BE CSC with AIML, BE CSC with Cybersecurity, and BTech CSPS, and 6 PG programs, and all also PhD in all courses like ME CSC, ME Embedded System, ME Communication System, ME CAD CAM, MBA MCA. SC Engineering College maintains high standards of education by providing a wide array of world-class academic facilities, employing highly qualified and experienced faculty members, and creating ambience of conducting high-quality education. On the behalf of our college management and Department of CAC, I would like to welcome IEEE Computer Society members who are here to explain about AI tools in daily life. Let's begin the session with AI introduction. AI. What is an AI? Inducing human intelligence in a machinery object is called as artificial intelligence. It simplifies the human work, which is considered hard for human. For a clear understanding, let's take ChatGPT, a perfect example. Today, there is no homework and assignments are completed without ChatGPT. So soon, in our upcoming generation, there will be no industries without artificial intelligence. AI also used in healthcare, like machine learning algorithms in disease detection and drug development leading to improved patient outcomes. And also it is used in smart cities like traffic management, etc. I will hand over the session to Joe Gautam.
So, guys, I'm Ajay. So, today I'm going to take a topic on AI tools in daily life. I hope everybody is all okay after completing your 12th standard, right? So, let's start with our AI tools. Are you facing a problem in day to day life? Like, if it's like pushing a boulder? Are you facing some problems like your teacher shouting at you for not completing your mathematical problems? The physics or chemistry problem. But you know what? I'm here to help you because it's done by integrating AI in your daily basis. First tool I'm going to suggest you that is Socratic. This tool was developed by Google. It's simple and flexible to use. It just works by taking a picture of your problem statement and it generates a sequential methods of your problem. All you have to do is to choose that method that is required for you. It also have a text area where you can type your text and your required presentations or required methods will be displayed on the screen. Or your Unsatisfied with this category, looking for another tool, here I'm recommending you other tools such as Pick Answer, StudyX, and as well as Chatly. Those three tools will help you in completing your homework. Next AI tool I'm going to recommend you is to overcome your fear of communication. Every individual is facing this fear because of lagging in communication. First tool I'm going to recommend you is TalkPal AI language chatbot. This chatbot helps you to master your language just by providing a way of teaching and practicing skills on listening, speaking, reading, and as well as writing. You will learn your languages such as Spanish, French, Italian that is respective to you. It also produces many modes such as chat mode, sentence mode, call mode, role plays, characters, debates, and photo mode, where you will play each role to envelop your communication. So by this mode, you will able to think your content and speak with one person to another person. Next is I'm going to recommend other communication AI tools such as Replica, Elsa, and Practica. Now I'm going to speak about Practica.ai as a next AI tool that is similar to TalkPal. It provides 150 plus topics, 1,000 lessons, and 10,000 minutes of content where you will learn new words for every time you open this app. Actually, this is an ultra realistic avatar AI tool, which you will speak with the human avatar that has effects of humans such as lip syncing, emotions, and also it will reflect the human faces too. Will actually it will understand your native languages because it is integrated with advanced AI technology. Next is Elsa. Elsa Elsa is an AI tool that also helps in your communication skill. It provides many certification courses, and as well as it also has many scenarios and many free courses that you can learn and earn a certificate on that. If you are facing if you are searching for a person who needs to think about you or needs to listen to your applications means I'm going to recommend you a replica. I'm going to demonstrate that with the help of web browser. With this tool you can create your own characters such as wait a minute. So by this, you will enter your name and you choose your gender too. So I'm choosing male as my gender. You choose your date of birth too. Let me choose something else. And you will choose your avatar as your personalized speaking partner. I choose this. Actually, with the help of this tool, you can master your communication skills by chatting as well as by making a call to him. It has a personalized customization for your characters. You can personalize their look, their hair, their skin, and even their eyes. This also has subscription where you can access it, where I'm going to contact. Here, he is ready to speak. He can speak with you. It's because it's AI generator. For example, hey Jenny, who are you? See, he introducing it himself itself. It's also have level. You can purchase him anything you need. He also have a memory attachment where you need to add your memory itself. You can complete quests and unlock gems too to buy him clothes and anything else you need. You can also make him to move around the on the room itself. You can send emojis. You can make a call to him, or else you can also share your images. It will help you in advanced mode of communication too. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Ajay. Now let's move to.
Good morning, peers. My name is Joe Godson, and for this session, we'll be looking on the topic on how AI tools are used to develop a website on your own and to customize your presentations, in fact, which is PPT. So, if you're taking the mainstream as computer science, it is a mandatory thing or it is a basic thing for you to know on how to develop a web page or a website. Uh, Before the development of AI, everyone had their own hardcore coding from which they developed their websites. But after the development of AI, we have many tools from which you can develop your web page from scratch, like a experienced coder. So for this, we'll be looking at a website called Wix. So Wix is an AI tool from which you can give your prompts on how your website can be or must be. It will process those prompts and it will provide you the necessary attributes for your web page by giving you a UI interface, which will be a layout for your actual design. You cannot have a backend for this. It will just provide you a layout for your website. You can also add your domain name for it. So I'll demonstrate a website for you. You guys can note the name of the website too. So it is called Wix or Wix ADI, whatever it is. So it just takes minutes and it just takes 4 to 5 prompts for you to develop a web page in that. So this is the AI which is going to help us to develop a web page. So we can start off by just saying what kind of a web page you want or what is the main content of a web page. For me, let us say we have an e-commerce web page. So the AI will be generating each and every prompt for you. It's going to ask you questions on how the website can be. So it's asking, can you give me a brief description of your e-commerce web page? So it contains all the products can be a description for a business. So by the time you're given your prompts, towards the right side of your screen, you can see the AI giving you the needed details on how your web page can be. So it's just a hint, or it's to take notes on how your web page can be. Okay. So what type of items or services do you offer through your e-commerce? This can be a type of items which we can be selling or showing through our web page. It's going to ask you a series of 5 to 6 questions for it to give a clear perspective on how your web page can be. Do you have any additional? It is very important to give your prompts properly for your web page to be as you desire. So when your prompts are off from the content of what you are thinking, the AI is going to give you a different layout. So be careful on what prompts you are giving out. By learning this tool, it doesn't necessarily need for you to know coding from the basics. It just requires basic knowledge where you can replicate or like give out your thoughts on how your website should be. It's going to ask you all those details, so you're going to have to fill it out consciously and answer it correctly. After certain questions, it's going to give you a dashboard from which you will see a web page. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should have that particular web page. You have the access, same right here. You have the access to even make changes to the website which is given by the AI. So it also gives you that flexibility. So it typically makes your creating of web page way more easier than how you guys think it might be. Like you have to sit and write your HTML, you have to write your CSS and your JavaScript and things. Instead of doing that, when you have a basic knowledge of giving prompts to the AI, AI can make your work way more easier. So this is the part of AI in your web development side. It's going to take a few minutes for it to create your web page. So kindly wait on it. Sorry for the inconvenience. So I already have a demo of the e-commerce website, so you guys can have a view of that. If you have a domain name plan for your webpage, you can also claim your domain name by paying some amount for you to own it. Even that facility is available here in this web page. So this is our web page, which the AI generated. through the prompts which we gave. So here you can see the name of our web page e-commerce, which have certain attributes of home, shop. You can also make modifications to this. You can go to add section. You can just click and drag the appropriate option which you want your web page must consist of. If I want to have this, you can just drag it and place it appropriately where you want to have it. So it automatically changes the web page for you, and it also possesses the attribute which you wanted it to have. If you want to publish it, you can publish it. This AI tool allows you to create web page both in a desktop site as well as in a mobile site. So it gives you the flexibility to have a web page on both the views. So this is all about Wix. And now let us move to the next AI, which is Slides Go. When you enter your higher studies, you will have a basic job to create presentations for every project or for every seminar which you're going to prepare. Some of us may do it, can do it, but some of us can't do it just because we are not that much good to have a proper grammar. So if you have that kind of a worry, we can use a AI tool called Slides Go. This web page allows you to create a presentation with the number of slides which you like your presentation should have. By just providing the topic which you want to prepare your slides on, the AI will generate your own presentation. I'll give you a demonstration of that. You can note the name of the AI tool. It's Slides Go. So here is the prompt. This is where the topic of your web page needs to go. This is the number of slides which your presentation can have. These are all the styles and themes which you like your presentation should have. It can be a minimalist theme, it can be a colorful theme, or a geometric theme, or a professional theme. Whichever you like your presentation should have, you can have that. So I'm gonna give a topic called, let us go with our topic today. So the number of slides, the minimum slides to be here is 6, so I'm gonna give 7. So I so the AI is generating your presentation. You can even change the presentation when the AI finishes its generation. So here is the presentation for you, which the AI created. This is your introduction page. This is the first. The second. Here, if you feel like the font size is too small, you can even change the size. You can also make changes to the text, and you can even change your images. It just gives you a blank layout where you can work on. This is your AI tool for creating your presentations on your own. So that's all for this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Let's move to next topic.
Hello all. I think you had a great time learning all those AI tools for your other purposes or domains. So of course, I think you all are from the biology or computer science stream. So anyway, you're going to take up most of you are going to take up engineering as your profession. So when you get into engineering, of course, all of you will be pushed into coding. So when you code, it's a very old school thing to code everything by yourself. If you these days, not everything is coded by yourself. Not all those silly or tiny parts. you have to rely on AI for all those sort of works. Only the logic can be decided by you. All those the repetitive tasks can be given to the AI. So what we have for this part of the agenda is AI tools that can be used to leverage your coding phase. So I have split the session into four. The first one is how you can fasten your development phase. The next one is to optimize the code that you have developed already. The third one is going to debugging, and you have to get the analysis of code you have written. Only then you can make it much better. And the fourth one is, of course, constructing better ChatGPT prompts. I'll tell you why I have kept this at the last. So first, we will move into faster development. So there are a lot of tools that exist for making your coding life better. But what we have chosen today is some best tools handpicked by ourselves that you can use for almost free for at least until then your student life gets over. So what we have for today is GitHub Copilot and Tab 9. GitHub Copilot is officially owned by GitHub, as you know. The GitHub Copilot uses the OpenAI's Codex model, which is the very well ChatGPT model that you all know. So uh, the next one is Tab 9. Tab 9 also functions the same way as GitHub Copilot does, but where the difference lies is Tab 9 is a little bit slower. You can have some performance issues with Tab 9. So I would advise you to go to GitHub Copilot. But the thing is, GitHub Copilot is not for free. Tab 9 is free. There is a VS Code extension called Tab 9 itself. You can, if you want to start immediately, go to VS Code, download the Tab 9 extension, and start working on it. You have to log in first. Then, whenever I think you can see the screen. Whenever you type something, it will assess the already existing code, and it will provide you the following tokens based on the code you have written previously. So for now, for starting quickly, I would advise you to take Tab 9. But GitHub Copilot is always far better than Tab 9. Its performance is at least 10x when compared to Tab 9. So I said it is not for free, but what you should do to make it free. So there is a thing called GitHub Student Developer Pack. As soon as you enter your college, you will get your college ID. Go to GitHub Student Developer Pack and apply for that with your college ID. So this is apart from your session, but I want to say you that your college ID has got a lot to do when it comes to coding development, all sort of works that related to engineering. There are a lot of proprietary softwares and platforms that provide a very hefty functions for a hefty price. But when you're a developer, when you own the student ID, you're given it for free, and at least for the 4 years where you will be in your college. So of course, I have said about this, the GitHub VS Code integration. Once you get your GitHub Student Developer Pack access, you will also get access to your GitHub Copilot. You can then go into VS Code, download the GitHub Copilot extension, and integrate with your code. It works the same way as you can see in this screen. You type in your code, it reads the code, and it provides you some next level of suggestions or recommendations regarding the previous code you have written. And we call it AI pair programming because it programs along with you. So the next one is code quality improvement. So now you have written your code, you had a fast development phase. The next part will be is to optimize your code for better performance. So we have also got a tool for that called Snake. It is backed by the Deep Code AI, which is so popular among the coders. So what it does is, as you can see, it analyzes your code. It suggests for improvements. It suggests for bug fixes and other optimization techniques that you can follow. As you can see in this image, there is an error in the line 80 where something related to query is causing some error. So deep code AI shows you four suggestions on what you can do to fix the bug. So in these days, you are not intended to do it manually. There are a lot of AI tools. Among one is Snake, so you can use that very well for fixing your code. The next part is debugging and code analysis. So you have written your code, you have improved your code slightly. So the next one that will come is black box AI. So you most of you would have used chat gpt. It is not a new bizarre to you. You may be used to it. But black box is something that is very closely into coding. There are a lot of I'll show you now. As you can see in this page, it is very particularly related to coding. In ChatGPT, you don't have the facility to insert your code. If you have a file, a Python file, a Java file, or anything, you can insert the file into it. Then you can ask, or you can provide some prompts regarded to that code. You can ask for bug fixes. You can ask the black box AI to debug it for you. You can ask for reshaping the logic you have already written. So can you see the pop-up which I opened? It is a very recent thing that have come to black box, which is you can segregate the thing which you want as a response from black box as web search, comment code, explain code, and code accelerator. And this is something new, genius mode. And the next one is improve code. So why I would advise you to go for black box when it comes to coding is uh, ChatGPT doesn't have the power to get you the latest data, but black box serves the net lively for you, and it provides you the live latest data that comes from the web. For example, um, let me ask what is Firebase. So as you can see, it mentions the sources firebase.google.com and some other three websites. ChatGPT doesn't offer you this thing. It only displays the data which it has already. But black box is something improved. It serves the net and it provides you the live data. So when it comes to coding, I would advise you to go for black box. So the next thing is constructing better chat gpt prompts. Why I have kept this slide is, as my previous fellow resource would have said, when you use Wix or any other AI tools, all the AI tools might consider something which is similar to a prompt. What do you call a prompt? Prompt is something that you pass to an AI as a request or something. The AI model generates something as a response to you. Only with the help of the prompt, you will get the desired response. So your prompt should be very clear and structured and understandable in such a way ChatGPT can provide the right response. So my fellow resource also said the same thing. You should provide a very clear prompt, a very precise prompt to Wix. Only then you will get the desired layout, the desired navigations for the web page. So I thought it is a very important thing to know how to structure or how to construct your ChatGPT prompt or any other AI prompts. So you have to keep six things in mind as they are listed here. The first one is context. The second one is it has to be clear and specific. The third one is you should use some examples. And the fourth one is you should ask you should ask open questions. We will see what it is. And the fourth and fifth one is you have to stay concise, and you have to allow chat gpt for experiments. It has to make experiments, only then you will get some varied results, diverse results, and you can handpick from that. So I'll show you a demo. So let me demonstrate it by passing a ChatGPT prompt. So what can we have for today? Let's say take a fitness app. I want to create a fitness app, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT for a creative feature recommendation, or how can I make the fitness app stand out from the crowd. So let me structure it properly. So what I have said you is to pass the context. So what a context means is it is the background of the prompt. You know, of course your prompt is going to stick to one particular precise thing. That is the context, and I should pass it in the first case. In my case, the context is to create a fitness app. So I would say chat gpt 2. I want to create a fit I want to create a fitness app uh, that suggests fitness practices based on user routines. So this is my context. That is the background of the uh, prompt. So the next one is it should be clear and specific. What I mean by specific is what I want the GPT model to do. What I want as a response should be very clear and specific. In this case, what do I want as a response? So I want uh, you to brainstorm some creative features for the fitness app. So the next one is to give examples. So when you give examples, ChatGPT can understand, not just ChatGPT, any AI can understand what do you expect from it. So what can be passed as an example? Let's say for instance, I want to integrate AI and machine learning for providing uh, user fitness practices. Okay, I think that's a good example. I want to integrate AI and machine learning. That I have passed as an example. So the next one is asking open-ended questions. So when you let's say when I press enter now, GPT is going to analyze the previous existing fitness models, fitness apps that are already existing, and it going to provide me some kind of similar fitness app. But I don't want that. I want the fitness app to be a lot creative. So what I want to do is I'm going to keep it open. So keep the idea open, uh, and brainstorm something creative that is not existing. Well, the next one is you should stay concise. So I think my current GPT prompt is concise. I'm not blabbering something here. I'm not elaborating the things I wanted the GPT model to do. The next one is experiment. So what I would do is I would say that feel free to explore new ideas. Let me stop it for this part. Okay, I think the prompt is clear. I want to create a fitness app that suggests fitness practices based on user routines. So what I want to do, not the GPT model. What I want to do is clear. I want to create a fitness app that suggests fitness practices. What I want the ChatGPT model to do is given in the second line. I want it to brainstorm some creative features for the fitness app. Next, I have provided some example for it. I want to integrate AI in machine learning for providing user fitness practices. Next, I have set the GPT model to explore for new ideas. I don't want the existing ideas. Explore new ideas and provide me something that's creative. So now I will pass the prompt. So the features that are listed now is most probably going to be something creative uh, that may have not existed somewhere in some fitness apps. So this is what I want you to do with your prompts. The next thing is ChatGPT keywords. These are some tiny optimization techniques for your prompts which you can use. So these are some very critical keywords for if you want the response to be formal or informal. It can be technical, non-technical, creative, and when it's creative, and of course, as the previous prompt which I have passed recently, it is going to brainstorm something new for you. When it is analytical, it is just going to surf the net, it is just going to surf the already existing knowledge it has, and it's going to provide you a summary kind of thing for that. The next one is short, medium, long, which describes the response size. The final thing is specific focus area. For example, for the prompt which we passed recently, the focus area is to create a fitness app. It is that simple. Fine. So that's all for this session. I'll hand over to.
Before ending this session, I would like to give two instructions. We would like to recommend a platform called Infosys. It's a very good platform to attend courses. You can explore various courses in your interested domains. And second one, participants kindly fill the feedback form which is in chat box in order to get e-certificate. Okay, that's the end of the session. On behalf of our college management and CSC department, I would like to thank each and every one for attending the session. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Gautam Kumar and Joe Gautam Sambit for sharing their time and knowledge with us. Thank you all.
Session.